Ladies and Jimbo, man, welcome back on Monday the 21st. It is, yep, Lunar Eclipse Monday, and we're here with a bunch of very cool knives. So you can see I'm already prying open a tube to get to the first one because I don't want to waste any of your or my time. We're all very busy people here at Jimbo Industries, and no, I'm just messing around. Guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I'd like to show off my good buddy Joe's new additions to his 25 collection. He had all these sent to me to be sent his way in Germany, and two that I'm just going to bust out real quick and show right away are the Goldenrod Jigged Bone and the OD Green Linen. Two of the Tittyute trims, and here to rest it on is a brand new feature to the Jimbo knife experience. This gorgeous Boker knife stand display case thing that Joe has very graciously donated to the cause. So I think I'm not sure if it was him being nice or just wanting to see his knives presented in a much nicer way than just sitting on top of my hand. So he went ahead and hooked us up with that. Thank you so much, buddy. Moving on to the next knife. Now this is one, none of the next ones that I've seen yet. I've just, gotten the tubes, thrown them in a box, and been waiting to share the first experience with you guys. So let's check out the Unicorn Ivory Acrylic. Very exciting. I've been curious what this stuff looks like in person. Wow. Wow. That's really cool. I don't know why they chose to call it Unicorn, but what a grand slam of a... Ooh, it's so nice and polished. Very nice, very nice. That acrylic versus that dark linen. Let's move on. We've got 8 knives. They did 8 knives on this run. Different handle materials. And Joe scored them all. That's how he rolls. This one is also a very cool one. I was surprised. I guess, I don't know. Maybe I don't know enough about GEC and all their handle materials, but I was surprised that this Pioneer bone was Tittyute. I thought maybe that would be a Northfield type of handle. So very nice, also polished, but it's definitely got some texture to it. You can see as you kind of move it around. Very, very nice, and hopefully I'm gonna scoot the camera looking over here, maybe looking down a tiny bit for you guys, just to have that beautiful. You don't need to look at me. Just look at these gorgeous knives here. And wow, what a setup! Thank you again, Joe. I really appreciate it. I think this is definitely, improving the whole experience. I'm definitely not improving the experience over here. I'm babbling away, saying stupid things. Luckily, you're not here to see me. You're here to see the knives. That's what we're all about here on Jimbo TV. The knives. These Northfield trims have the stamped bolstered, un-XL'd. Very cool. And this one is polished stag. So not that much character on some of them, but I love the bottom little... That's very nice, very nice. Incredibly smooth. All these, they did such a great job polishing these all up. Some really flawless bolster transitions here. Wow. Wow, that's really well done. Long pull on these. Very nice. Let's move on, because this was like the most boring of the handles, and I'm going to put that right under the Pioneer bone because they look cool together, huh? Moving on, guys. Ironwood. I probably should have done this one second to last, but I couldn't wait to get to it. Ooh, what a nice one. What a really nice one here. all of the ironwood, none of it, I've seen a bunch of pictures of it, none of it looks the same. It's not all just like the same grain or whatever. A bunch of it has some like knots, some ooh, and this one even just has some texture in it. You could feel the grain actually right there in the butt. So very nice. Look at this, and this one has this knot right up here. That's really, really, really nice stuff. So score 1 for the Joe Man on this ironwood. You know we're saving the best for last. Boring old burlap micarta next, guys. And wow, I can't believe how seamless and quick and easy it is to do this now with this stand. It's awesome. Wow, I like this actually. This is not your typical burlap, like shade tree standard burlap. It kind of looks more dyed a maroon or black or something. Wow, it really sets those brass liners off, and the stamped shield. Yeah, I like when they do this because, like the denim Northwoods Little Bay and the burlap Little Bay, you can see that this has a satin instead of mirror polished bolster compared to the rest of them. Even this ironwood one here got polished, and I love the way that this satin looks. It's, you know, a lot of people get these knives and then polish the bolsters, and I'm like, why would you do that? It's at the perfect satin. I think that looks so sick. So, just because of that, that might be my personal favorite. Who knows? Let's see how the pull is on it. Relatively light. So yeah, if any of these were mine, I wish this was the one. But anyway, moving on, guys. I totally did save the best for last. Red saw cut. This is the one everyone's freaking out about. Everyone's got to have it. I scored 1 off CK.net and gave it to the good man Gary. Well, I sold it to him. Bow! In your face. The classic cherry red saw cut. This one's called Blood Red, maybe? Yes, they called it the Blood Red saw cut, and it is just the back side here, pile side, has a lot more red. This one, the front is the shield side's a bit darker. Definitely has the mirror polished bolster. And again, you know, you want to, when you get the bone handle covers, you really want to check those seams, and just so nice. They did a great run. They did a great job on this run, I really gotta say. I think they picked a very, I mean, if you're gonna go with 8 different handle materials, got 2 micartas, 2 type of, you know, staggy type bones, 2 awesome colorful bones, the golden rod and the saw cut. We've got an acrylic and we've got a wood. They went with the ironwood. I mean, they couldn't have done a better job running these handles. Northfields with the stamps, Titty-Oots with the triple fluted bolster and the simple nail nick. They really just knocked this one out of the park. And you know what? I'm a critic of some runs. You know, I wasn't the biggest fan of all the 66s, although I did really like some of them, the last one. And you know when they do 15s and all that, sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of some of the last Beer Scouts. I wasn't huge on the golden or on that acrylic. But yeah, you know, in summary, and I think I was actually bringing this up more in the last video when I was talking about the lion steel round head, where it's that really new cool modern knife. They did the carbon fiber, which I showed, and I thought that looked awesome. And then the wood and the other ones kind of didn't, and the stag just wasn't kind of doing it visually for me. These all do it visually for me, and I think they fit the theme, and you know, it's just a great solid run. I've seen other runs where One or two weren't my favorite, but honestly, I would be perfectly happy to own any of these. So, Joe, thank you for giving me and the entire rest of YouTube the opportunity to check out these awesome knives. Guys, if you enjoy the video, please hit me that thumbs up, hit me that subscribe. I'll see you on Jimbo's Knife Fam Facebook group, I hope, so you could try to, you know, trade for one of these if you're so lucky to be able to make the deal. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a great Monday and a great rest of your week. Peace!